Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you all some of the best money methods that you should all be doing this week in GTA 5 Online to make yourself millions of dollars very easily. So in total, I'm going to be going over 6 different money methods all in this one video. That being said, if you're going to enjoy, don't forget to go down below and drop a like on it for me. But now let's get into the very first money method. Alright, so for the first money method, we are going to be doing the Dr. Dre contract inside the agency, because this week it is paying double money and double RP, which can earn you over $2 million in just around 1 hour after completing this. To start the Dr. Dre contract, simply enter inside the agency and go over to the computer. Once you're at the computer, sign into it and click here where it says VIP contract. As you'll see, you have 3 different leaks that you need to do for this contract, and for each different leak there is going to be 3 different setups, so a total of 9 setups in total. And after completing all 9 of those setups, you'll have one more side setup to do, so 10 setups in total. And since this video is filled with multiple money methods, I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time going fully over this entire Dr. Dre contract, but don't worry, I already did make a full guide going fully over how to complete the Dr. Dre contract the best way and also the fastest way possible. So if you would like to see that guide going fully over the Dr. Dre contract, then make sure you click the video at the top of the description or also at the top right corner of your screen right now. It's also kind of cool that not only the finale is paying double money, it's also all of the leaks. So after completing each 3 of the leaks, you'll be getting paid $16,000 from each one and also 2,000 to 3,000 RP. After you complete all 10 of those setups, you'll eventually be at the mission called Don't F with Dre. That is the finale, and for this finale, all you have to do is go over to Johnny Gunn's last known location, which is over here at the rail yard. Once you do arrive over at the rail yard, you'll see Johnny Guns immediately get inside of his Mustang and then leave the area. Once he does leave the area, after that you'll need to take out all of his hired gunmen here inside the rail yard. And after you do take out all of his hired gunmen, you'll then need to go over to LSIA. Once you get over there, you need to enter inside this exact hangar, and inside this hangar is going to be a whole bunch more of his hired gunmen. Just make sure that you are very careful though, because inside this hangar is a lot of hired gunmen, so just make sure you are taking your time and taking out the hired gunmen one by one until you eventually get to Johnny Gunn's location on top of this staircase. Once you do find Johnny Guns though and bring him over to Dr. Dre and go through this cutscene, you'll then have to drive Dr. Dre over to the drop-off location, and once you drop him off, you'll basically be completely done with the entire Dr. Dre contract. Anyway, if you watched my guide that I told you was in the description for the Dr. Dre contract, you should have been able to finish this contract in just around 1 hour, and here's how much money you get paid. As I said, $2 million and also 3,400 RP, which is also not too bad. Also, after you fully complete the Dr. Dre contract, you'll also complete the weekly challenge. As you can see, this week's weekly challenge is to simply complete the Don't F with Dre mission, which is the finale for the contract. So after you do complete the finale, that is the weekly challenge completed, and that is another $100,000 directly into your account as long as you completed the finale. Alright, getting into the third money method, I'm now going to be showing you how to earn $101,000 in only 1 minute and 30 seconds. If you want to do this, simply open up your pause menu and head over to this exact location over here at the Elysian Island where this week's regular time trial is located at. Once you arrive over here, make sure you call out your fastest motorcycle that you own and drive it on top of the time trial. From here, click right D-pad, but stay still and open up the pause menu, then go all the way over here to the checkpoint and then mark it. Once you've marked it, drop the pause menu, open up your phone, click where it says job list, and then exit out of the time trial just like so. From here, whenever you are ready, click right D-pad to start the time trial, and luckily this week's time trial route is really easy. Literally all you have to do is follow the exact waypoint the entire way through, making sure that you are trying your best to dodge traffic and also of course making sure that you are going as fast as you possibly can the entire way through. The only shortcut is over here at the end. As you can see, I recommend jumping down this little hill, that way you can just knock down a few seconds off the timer, and here's how much money you get once you beat the time trial. As I said, $101,000 in just 1 minute and 30 seconds. Okay, so getting into the fourth money method, this money method can make you over $100,000 in just around 10 minutes as many times as you want to. So if you want to do this, what you first need to do is open up the pause menu, go over to online, click jobs, play job, Rockstar created, and then missions, and look for the short trip missions. As you can see, all 3 of the short trip missions are paying out double money and double RP this entire week, so start whichever one of these you want to. If you have never done any of the short trip missions, just know they are all pretty easy to do. They take anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes at the very most, and you don't need to be in this mission for a specific amount of time. As long as you complete the short trip mission, you'll get $100,000 no matter which one of the short trip missions that you complete. And this short trip mission that I was doing right now was really easy. Literally, all I had to do was go over to an area, fight off some people, and then go back over to Tequila La with a van, and then I completed the mission. And then once I completed the mission, here's exactly how much money I got paid. As you can see, $100,000. And also 5,600 RP, which is also not too shabby for the RP. Okay, so now getting into the 5th money method, I'm now going to be showing you how to earn $253,000 in only 3 minutes. If you want to do this, first of all, open up your pause menu and head over to this exact location on the map where this week's HSW time trial is located at. Once you arrive over here, make sure you call out your fastest HSW vehicle and then drive it on top of the HSW time trial. From here, click right D-pad, but stay still and open up the pause menu. Once you open up the pause menu, go all the way over here to the bottom right where the checkpoint is at and then mark it. Once you've marked it, drop the pause menu, open up your phone, click where it says job list, and then exit out of the time trial just like so. From here, whenever you are ready, click right D-pad to start the time trial and then go all the way straight forward, and don't take a left where it tells you, actually take a right and start going up this hill. Once you go fully up the hill and you are on the road, it should now give you a whole new waypoint to follow. So from here, follow the waypoint exactly as it shows you on the map. Luckily, this week's route for the HSW time trial is not too hard. Just make sure that you are trying your best to dodge traffic, and as long as you don't crash into traffic, you should be able to make it there in time. Also, make sure that once you get to this point here on the freeway that you start going over this hill. Once you go over this hill, it should save you a few seconds off the time. That is why I recommend doing it. But once you are over the hill, all you have to do is go over to the destination, which is literally super close by. And then once you beat the HSW time trial, as I said, here's how much money you get paid, $253,000 in only 3 minutes and 27 seconds, which is really easy money. Make sure you definitely do it this week. Okay, so getting into the final money method. This money method, literally any single player can start up and do for themselves and make lots of money from it. So if you want to do it, first of all, open up the pause menu, go over to online, click jobs, play job, Rockstar created, and then adversary mode, and look for the adversary mode here called Sumo Remix. As you can see, it is going to be paying double money and double RP this entire week. Okay, so once you start the game mode, make sure for the settings that you put the number of teams either set to 4 if you have a lot of people, or if you have a little bit of people, set it to 3 or 2 teams. Anyway, after that, go down to where it says team balancing and make sure that is turned on. After that, go down to where it says first to win and set that to 4 rounds, which is the max amount of rounds you can set this game mode to. From here, you can set the vehicle lock class to whatever you want to. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of different vehicle class options, but personally, I only like using supercars. I'm pretty sure you all know how the Sumo Remix adversary mode works, but in case you have never played it before and don't know how it works, it is pretty simple. There is basically going to be a zone, and as you'll see, inside this zone is going to be a whole bunch of different cars crashing into each other. And the reason they are crashing into each other is because, as you can see, there is a timer at the top middle of your screen. Well, once that timer is completely finished, whoever is outside of the circle will end up exploding. And of course, when you get exploded, you are completely out and you are just going to be spectating, and the only way you can win in this game mode is by being the last person alive. So it's a pretty fun game mode, literally like Sumo but with vehicles, and here's how much money you get paid once you win the entire game mode. As you can see, I got paid $267,000 and also 20,000 RP. Which, if you ask me, that is really good money and also RP, considering that literally any single player can start this up and do it for themselves, and the best part is you'll have a great time while doing it. Alright, but that is now going to be the end of today's video. You now know all of the best money methods that you should all be doing this week in GTA 5 Online to make yourself millions of dollars very easily. As always, if you went on to enjoy today's video and you still haven't already, please do me a favor by going down below and dropping a like on the video, and of course making sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. But until next time, I will see you all in my very next GTA 5 Online video. Peace.